Today we're going to be using a stud welder and a pogo stick to remove a series of dents on the side of a pickup truck. And here's a close-up view of all the studs. And now we're going to be using this pogo stick for leverage, pulling on these studs and tapping on the high spots. So pulling on the low, tapping on the high. And right in here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a crown. So we're going to be tapping right in that area while we're pulling on this low area. So a little bit of pressure and tap, tap, tap. couple of things to focus on while pulling that'll make your filler work go a lot smoother is to get all your body lines as straight as possible and to knock down any high spots. We did find some old filler, but we just ground the surface real lightly, ground the rest of it, and we're going to spread our filler right over the top of that. Just before the filler hardens, we can cheese grade some off with a Stanley Surform. And now we'll knock it down a bit with a Bondo hog and 36 grit. The air file also has 36 grit on it. You may have asked, hey, why does he cover the whole thing with filler when you only had a dent here, 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 and here? Well, it's easier to just cover the whole thing, especially if somebody had already done some filler work. So, again, it's easy to cover the whole thing, come back, cheese grate it, and sand the whole area instead of trying to get each individual dent. tip that can help you get your body line straight is after you get this section straight, you can use a piece of masking tape. This area had dents and damage from the very top all the way to the bottom. Plus it has some good body lines. Because of that, we're going to be using a product called Feather Fill, which is a super thick primer surfacer that provides plenty of thickness for blocking. After mixing the Feather Fill according to the instructions and thinning it 5 to 10% with lacquer thinner, we're ready to spray. We'll be using a Finex 3000 with a 1.8 millimeter tip. After 3 wet coats, this area is ready to be block sanded, primed again, finish sanded, and painted. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm pulling dents or fixing dents with a Pogo Stick and a stud welder. And if you did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.